to podróżne nie tylko. Hello Kraków, hello world, geopolitical affair. I'm in Lviv back. Hope I'm online. Hope I'm with you wherever you are. And yeah, let's start this trip in between West and South, and between languages, and between North and South, global South, global East, in the relation with Western crisis. And yes, I'm in Lviv. At the beginning there was some footage from the railway station, the main railway station here, where is still pop-up Żana Kadarowa installation, the big organ. There was also two concerts on, and there will be more in future, but it still exists as the installation in the main hall of the railway station, which is kind of the symbolic gate. Also Żana Kadarova said about this like that. The gate between West and East, between Ukraine and European Union, that's Lviv, and also Krakow, I think, is in last months, years, almost 3 years, or even hundreds years or more, because this borderland, Central and Eastern Europe, is something what we are still thinking about as a transition area, and case studies for some reflections, studies and struggles with colonial, post-colonial and new colonial and imperial contexts. Yesterday we went to Australia, and this is also another corner, another chapter, part for our investigation. We will be back in Australia today, also with some footage from yesterday, from amazing meeting in Museum of Screen Culture, and thanks to people there who invite us. And after this, we also had a working meeting in Berlin, with Berlin, as a part of streamer network, about our possible participation in Transmediale in the next edition. And this is what I'm doing now, is like a mapping of some relations and point topics in this under this hashtag geopolitical affair and geopolitics, which actually the term is very overuse in Polish internet, I must say. It's kind of a meme in this part, but still it's useful to express some tensions in one way, but also tools to think about regional, trans-regional relation, and also about what is happening now and what we finally sometimes are not able to understand in all. Yeah, this Berlin moment was very touching and very inspiring for me to think about, in one way, some energies that we are able to propose or to create and emulate from bottom, from our collective circular energetical transitions and transformations, but in the other hand, and it works, it's useful. In other hand, you know or not, but it's good to say, and maybe I will also switch in a moment to Polish language to talk about the crisis of the free speech in Germany in one hand, in other hand it's a kind of a pressure of some historical traumas, and everything is complicated, but everything probably must go into kind of the statement which is our statement daily from the beginning of UKRAiNATV, which is the statement of pro-democratic, pro-civil, anti-colonial, anti-imperial activity, follow freedom of speech, follow solidarity with all victims, even the victims of harm, violence and manipulations and harm wars around the world and in our private lives. Kto ma wiedzieć, ten wie. But it's not about this. About solidarity with victims and about the solidarity which must be our statement in front of many crises, many hot spots, points in the world now. It starts almost 3 years ago with the solidarity between our team, our activity, and everything was happening in Ukraine. And for us, for me personally, it is also kind of the statement and answer on many questions I get here in Ukraine about why I'm here, why we do our mission. It's about being together in the front of crisis, but it's also being together in the front of global tensions and new imperialism, which is kind of a bigger picture of reality, comparing to new liberal logic from last 30, 40 years, that we are prepared much more to be against some powers, but now that map is much more complicated. And this is kind of the introduction for some next steps and next years, and also for this year. We will go to Georgia today for sure. We will go back to Australia to talk our activities, kind of summary of UKRAiNATV because of the presentation yesterday. We will go also to Shostkabek, but there will be conversation with IT experts and local activists who propose and who do things there in very crisis-based context, but in the same time with kind of a bit different perspective than we have from our privilege, in a way, base studio and point in this complicated map. And yeah, Shostka is much more between West and East, between China influences and European premises. In front of a crisis of Europe, in front of a front line, which is almost 40 kilometers from there, that's searching for future in a different context. It's something very usual and respectful, and it's also, I think, the way, the position that we could to learn from as much as possible. There is also a beautiful example that I want to show you. Short jump into very north of the world map. Small island. Yes, we are also in Naddniestrze. Greetings to our Asia member of UKRAiNATV who came from there. Small island called Gujev, as an example, as a case study, and activity of two artists, historical activity actually, which started in late 50s, Ada Rybachuk and Władimir Melniczenko, Ukrainian artists who spent in this teeny North Island part of their life, and in the same time became to be kind of anthropologists, and also they catch the local community in their daily life just before very strong colonial movement from Russian, Soviet Russia in that time, with some very active demolition of that region because of petrol industry, because of atomic bomb test in that area. And yeah, we are in Yurak nation, which more and more disappearing. We are in intersection between art activity and anthropology and dramas, personal dramas of people, artists. It's just a small introduction to this topic because that's both artists and their life and the museum which I visited in Kiev a few days ago. It's a beautiful case study, beautiful example of kind of a little small mission and testimony of personal stories put on the geopolitical global tensions map, which is strong, bezwzględna i masakrująca te osoby, te historie, ale co ważne, co ciekawe, są też osoby, które chwytają te wątki z historii, pracują z nimi. To muzeum, fundacja, archiwum tych dwojga artystów Ady Rybaczuk i Władimira Mielniczenko jest takim miejscem. Ja bardzo dziękuję Anastazji Aflust, która też ma za sobą piękną historię, która pochodzi z Turkmenistanu. Przyjechała do Ukrainy, część dorosłego życia aktywnego jako studentka sztuki spędziła w Londynie, wróciła do Ukrainy, pracuje w tym muzeum, działa jako artystka i pewnie jeszcze będziemy mieli okazję z nią się spotkać. I to jest trochę takie intro do kilku wątków, które się mieszają, splatają, nakładają na siebie, przenikają, a gdzieś tam w cieniu tego wszystkiego albo w takim jakimś aspekcie niepokoju jest ten temat, problem neokolonializmów, neoimperializmów, które zastępują tą jednobiegunową polityczność, do której przyzwyczailiśmy się, że żyjemy w niej, że wiemy, kto jest naszym przeciwnikiem, a tutaj wszystko się komplikuje. Prawdopodobnie pojedziemy na transmediale, ponieważ wolność słowa w Niemczech, co brzmi w ogóle jak jakiś surrealizm. Wczorajsza nasza rozmowa z kuratorką i z producentami transmediale wyglądała trochę jak rozmowa z osobami pracującymi w jakimś kontekście reżimowym wręcz. Pytaliśmy wprost, czy dane słowa mogą być publicznie wypowiadane, czy genocide może być przez nas wypowiedziane w ramach projektu, czy wolna Palestyna może być wypowiedziana. I dowiedzieliśmy się, że tak, bo byliśmy przygotowani na bardziej niejednoznaczne odpowiedzi. Wiecie lub nie, poprzednia edycja była przestrzenią wielu napięć. Coś takiego jak Strike Germany było bardzo aktywnym ruchem. Zresztą do tej pory nie wiadomo, co jest, co będzie w takim obszarze, w którym ta kultura i życie codzienne i życie nocne miesza się ze sobą w Berlinie, bo chór jest ciągle na celowniku, jest bojkotowany, bo Bernheim też zrobił swoje CTM Festival, który jest taką siostrzaną dla Transmediale imprezą, pasmem nocnym. Też nie jest jednoznacznie tutaj przestrzenią bezpieczną dla wolnej wypowiedzi. Zobaczymy. Chyba lepiej jest to sprawdzać, niż obrażać się, mówić nie. nawet jeżeli to sprawdzanie jest ryzykowne. Co to znaczy ryzykowne sprawdzanie? To za chwilę będziemy się dowiadywać od osób działających aktywnie, aktualnie w Gruzji. Oddaję głos do Krakowa. Patrzę, słucham was, patrzę. Na razie, hello.
Hello. You have sound? Okay.
Hey, hello.
Hello, hi. Today with us Katisha aka Knor, DJ, producer, founder of Screen Garden Movement, culture activist, music journalist, selector of DOA, and just a wonderful person.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thanks for your introduction.
Yeah, we have talked already a few months ago.
Yes. The same topic it was, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because from spring, actually, life in Georgia is out of any normal fences, and we are struggling actually every day. We have really huge demonstration right now, and country is almost blocked. We don't want to prepare ourselves like for Christmas because there is no Christmas for this year. Actually, our government, Georgian Dream, has stolen it. I mean, New Year and election and future of Georgia. But people, we are resisting. We have demonstrations like Solidarity March. So in Tbilisi today, club culture members are gathering together and they have a Solidarity March towards Parliament, where the main demonstration is held. And tomorrow in Batumi, we have also another Solidarity March against the repression, which our government has started after people vote in the streets. And actually, club culture has always been a controversial movement that has become a constant source of irritation for the government. And that's why they are always trying to demonize this sphere in a various way. The club scene was always forced resistance that was of the first to confront the regime, and was also the first to take blows during the crisis. Georgian Dream, unfortunately, government still lacks the ability to act in the interest of the country. Clubs are on strike for 2 weeks. Many businesses are also went on strike, and I hope others will follow them. And such a time, the government is trying to disperse, intimidate, like beat and arrest and humiliate our journalists and demonstrators. And I really want to say that mass people are gathering together, and it's really peaceful because on the Rustaveli Street, where is the main demonstration, where is located our parliament building, there is also shops which is working, and none of their demonstrators are robbing or breaking something. We're standing for a bright future, and we really want to take our place in European Union family, and that's the point why we are out in the streets right now, because our government, Georgian Dream, has betrayed the constitution, and it's almost changed the course of Georgia. And now, I can say, and everyone can say, that our government is pro-Russian, and no one will accept this in Georgia. No one. I'm so happy that so many people are standing in the streets. It doesn't matter if it's raining or wind or something. Actually, we have really bad weather now in Georgia, but it's so it's not a problem for our people, and I'm very glad for this.
Yeah, and I think even if the weather is good, police is using these water guns and, for example, these strobes. This actually I've seen for the first time. This flashlights.
Yeah.
For example, in Ukraine, we hadn't such thing like water, yes, but and this gum bullets, but these strobes is something like strange. And regarding the protests, I've read some information that also there are some undercover Russian groups of special forces or something like that, who is actually violent against people. Is it true?
Actually, we think so, because demonstrators said that someone heard Russian language among this police. So pro-Russian government, I don't know what our pro-Russian government will make to maintain this everything. I mean, maintain government in Georgia. So actually, there was some kind of screens from Telegram chats. Also, they were just some Russian people were searching for men who were talking fluent Russian and who were in really good shape to do anything what they will say like this. And I think it's kind of because everything what is happening now in Georgia, everything directed from the Kremlin and from Putin, because Georgian government is always always trying to have good relations with the Russian government, and Georgian people don't accept this. And also they use everything, after elections. What Georgian government did, it was they bought new machine for waterfall. I mean, they bought something new machine. I don't know. After that, people took fireworks to strike, but next Georgian Dream just banned fireworks in the country. Actually, we were people were trying to ban actually fireworks 2 years ago, because we have really bad situation with animals. We don't have any law, so maybe one day you will visit Georgia and you will see so many animals we have in the streets. And their population is rising, and in winter period it's really, really hard to look at people and the animals as well. So we really wanted to make government to ban fireworks 2 years ago, but they didn't. They had to change some laws around these fireworks, because nobody can make it after 12 or 11 o'clock in the evening. But nobody is obeying it. Everyone is celebrating birthdays and New Year's and everything. But now, when people use the fireworks as a strike, Georgian Dream just banned everything. And I don't know what they're going to do. They will ban everything. They ban masks on demonstrations. So if we want to go on demonstration and strike, we had to open our face. But if we open our face, police will catch us near the shops or in the car. They arrested doctors. They arrested kids. They gave them 6 years or 20 years, endless prison. It's insane. It's really insane. Nobody is gonna feel feel scared. Tomorrow in Batumi, Klapsen has another solidarity march against government. So nobody gonna scare and stay at home. If you see today's TV shows, you see how the schedule we have every day for demonstrations, from the morning up to late night. People are in the streets, and these people are citizens of Georgia, so government should listen, at least listen. But we don't want it anymore, so we have our demands. These demands is the immediate release of all detained demonstrators, the initiation of free and fair elections, and we declare resistance and disobedience to all repressive laws imposed by regime. This is our demands, and this is our steps we're gonna make during this period.
Do you feel that, for example, from European Union, there is strong support for Georgia, for Sakartvelo, or it's kind of they support, but only because they have to? Do they propose something to support protesters?
Actually, as a citizen, that really don't. I really don't understand massive politics and politics on Earth. I know only what's happening in my country. European Union actually always supported Georgian people. That was the key when they gave us candidate status. It was because people were out. People were in the streets, so European Union are helping and supporting Georgian people. They don't support Georgian dream and government. We have visa free now to the European countries. We really appreciate this because we think that Europe just helps only Georgian people who is just resisting everything. This. Maybe they have some. Maybe they are doing what they can. I don't know. Maybe they just want to do some more, but they can't, because I understand it's politics, diplomacy, everything. Maybe they have a lack of good politicians and diplomats. I don't know. But I think European country and politician must do and have to do some more pressure. I mean, pressure on government. This really will help us. And I think, I think they will do more. Yeah, for us. Actually, I'm satisfied with what they're doing, what they're saying, and actually our government just trying to make Georgia very good country for foreigners. They're talking that average salary, for instance, if there's $1,000, and everyone who's coming here as a tourist, and we are saying that it's not true. They're very
Surprised.
Yeah, some kind of shocked, yeah, because no, it's not true. That's why it's important to use every platform and talk to our international friends that everything our government is saying and trying to show is everything is a lie. Georgian people are just almost starving. We have everyday challenges. 2 weeks clubs don't work. We don't have any. But we even don't imagine how we can do some kind of music parties here in this situation. So everything is closed. We are people. I'm DJ. I'm living on my salary when I'm playing, when I am making parties. So everything is like everything is stopped. What we can do? Okay, I will go to the streets and I will protest, but Georgian government still doesn't have any responsibility, and they have lack of the ability to act properly. What country really needs right now? They don't have any crisis management, or they just don't think about people who are standing out right now.
And do you have a leader who would take the place of the present government?
No. Actually, Georgian Dream, the political party which is ruling now Georgia, is always trying to demonize opposite parties. And in Georgia is really complicated situation with that. But people who are standing out in the street, they don't have any leader. We don't have any, even speaker we don't have who will come out and just say something to the people. We are standing there without any leader, any speaker. We just want to make another election, fair election, and as a citizen of Georgia, I really want Georgian Dream to just go away, disappear. Yeah, I don't want elections, even elections which will be held in this situation when Georgian Dream is ruling the country. So I think they should go. This is the one and only thing Georgian government can make right now. People who elected this government always wanted to. They are comparing situations in Ukraine. Georgian Dream always trying to scare people with the Maidan case, and they're comparing this situation. And Georgian people was really scared. They didn't want war. Nobody wants war in the country. But if there is, we should fight. There is no way back. So we should fight. And in this situation, we are also in fight. We don't have guns at the moment, but we fight. It's not peace. It's war. It's war. So we are in war. So I am asking the people who elected this government. So where is peace? I'm really interested. Where is peace? Streets are blocked during the day. Every night we are gathering in Batumi on the locally to resist, to strike. Everything moving, and we are living with these demonstrations vibe. So where is peace? There is no peace. So one and only thing Georgian government can do is just go away. Yes, this is our demand, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, you said before that they are using Ukraine example as a kind of bad example. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I remember during the elections there were kind of banners with two photos, like one photo of destroyed city Mariupol, and one Batumi or
Tbilisi. It was in Tbilisi.
Tbilisi. Yeah. So if you want this, then
it was a big shame. It was a big shame. People were we were really I don't know the words in English how to express the feeling we felt when we saw these banners before election. It's really big shame from from that side of our government. Yeah, they always trying to compare Georgia to Ukraine. This Maidan process you had in 2013. And that's why actually people are scared, but we don't. Because I don't know. I sometimes think that Bidzina Ivanishvili, who is the chairman of the party, sometimes I think he really wants to go away, but he just don't know how to do that. And this guy had a really crazy interview on the Georgian TV show, and he was telling people that he needs his money, only his money, 2 million or something. Yeah, when he will get this back, everything will be like okay, in Georgia. So this is like selling the interest and selling the country for your money. Yeah, because this guy Bidzina said on NATV, which is the main TV who makes this propaganda and everything, very disgusting. One moment.
Sure.
Yes.
Send greetings.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's totally fine. It's sure. Yeah.
Yes, and I also wanted to say one thing about, but I forgot. Yeah, I really wanted to say about Georgian club culture, which Georgian government tries to demonize all the time. And I really want to say that upholding principles of equality, mutual respect, solidarity, and empowerment, the electronic music scene and club culture embody the essence of creative and expressive freedom. That's our idea we fight for, and we don't want to just lose everything what we have done in last decades. I mean, so with the really big purpose, we should stay in the streets and resist until it works. And actually, it started working very good. So I think everything will change soon.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel that there are some changes, and you said it started working?
Yeah, it started working because many people are striking. They went on strike. Also, businesses are on strike. We are also on strike, and what they are saying actually. I mean, our government. I as a citizen, I just watch TV and watch them. I see they're really scared, and they just don't know how to like
how to
make
deal.
How to get through this crisis, and they just can't do anything because the people who are standing out, it's like without any leader. Because if it were like from opposite parties, after election they could gather people together, but they couldn't because we voted for future, for European future. I think in Georgia none of the Georgian opposite party has really good influence. I mean on their electorates, on the people who are voting, because they don't work good, they don't work properly. That was one of the reason we lost. I mean, we don't lose. The election was stolen by Georgian Dream. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sorry.
It's totally fine. It's
Yes. Yeah, with kids. Actually, I don't have much time to go out on the demonstrations because of my kids. And me and my husband are trying to. One day I'm going there, another day my husband is trying to regulate this demonstration stadium. But even 1 hour or 2 hour standing outside in the streets is really helpful. And also every strike, would it be solidarity march or just gathering, block the streets, everything works. Everything has really good results. So I think the fight will be really tough. But we will get our victory, I think.
okay. Thank you very much for your statement, for these really important words, and also it is really respectful what you are doing, and you have full support from us, and I think from all the Ukraine and Poland also, I think so, and greetings to your community. We are really proud and we are admiring your action, and we wish you good luck. If you would have, I don't know, any idea how we could support you in any way, I mean, in a way which we could, let us know. We will spread the information and...
Yeah, spread the information you have. I can send some photos and videos, and what you really can is just spread information, what is happening in Georgia right now. That the greatest support you will give us, because this platform, TV shows, YouTube channels, and everything, we just needed to spread information.
Okay, thank you very much, and
Thanks a lot.
Be safe.
Thank you. Thanks for your audience you gave me tonight.
Thank
and
you.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
And talk about the music and parties.
Music parties,
Yeah.
and your victory.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Okay. Oh. Thank you, everyone. This was amazing talk and inspiring. As you see, there are people who can do things and who are not afraid of stand in front of their enemies, and Sakartvelo go on. I hope it will end as soon as possible, and I think people of Sakartvelo have to be an example of how people of the country are having their hand on the government, and they actually care about what is going on. Thank you very much, and we are going on. Efir geopolityczny. Zapraszamy. Thank you very much, and we are going on. Efir geopolityczny.
Hello, hello. Lviv is back. Thank you for the conversation. And yeah, we are. I need to say two things maybe that the clubbing in Tbilisi is something what I personally must recommend, and I have a totally magic memories from there. But maybe this is my personal strange position, but still. And yeah, in the background we have Alexander Yeltsin playing today, and a little bit mixed by myself with some audiovisual mashups I prepared yesterday in the slot between blackouts, because in Lviv it's still like that. Not that strong like in Kiev, but still blackouts are sometimes. So Alexander Yeltsin is playing in the background, and it's like a reminder of our almost 9 hours affair from almost a month ago from Kiev, from Reframe TV and Ceramic Beats studio that we did together. And for sure we will be back there, and we will do things together, and yeah, it's part of our now ongoing activity as a stream art network, and building bridges across west and east, across borders, in the imagines and in the real geopolitical maps and grounds, shaking grounds sometimes. So, what's the day is today? Also, it's good to remind that the 43 years ago, the martial law starts in Poland, also in front of relation to then Soviet Union and its imperial power, because many times they are in like conversations, a private discussion or so on. There is a kind of a mix of branding of enemies. There is from perspective of conservative guys, is usually okay, let's hate Soviets together. But finally, maybe it's not only It's not about Soviets. It's about Russia for through hundreds years and this imperial imagination about themselves. And in that period, it was brand with Soviet Union. Now is Putin Russia. Before there was Tsar Russia. So the history is ongoing, and power relations and the struggle for equality, like in Georgia, for example, now it's also ongoing story, or like in Ukraine. So, stan wojenny, the martial law, 1980, first, which is not so strong celebrate in Poland, I think, now, but good to remind also this context and tanks in the streets and people in prisons and very strong confrontations with local governments and with some different interpretations. What it was an excuse to keep the power, or it was like imaginary danger from directly from Soviet Russia in that moment of danger of invasion. Finally, I think nobody knows, but that's a set of position and set of imaginary real danger from outside, and the inner fight is a part of this kind of situation when you live under the pressure of some outside imperial power. So that's the part of the history. There is some music in the background, and now we are going to Szostka back, and let's have this. Oh, maybe not instead of me. I'm back. Let's have this instead of this. And yeah, short introduction that we are in touch daily with amazing people there, especially there's Zhenya and Oleg. I met personally. We met in hybrid way in a fair called Szostka 2 with some relations, links to aesthetics of Stalker 2. The links are different. Links are relate to some aesthetics of the city, of some distance, of some self expression about the living in the